What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. Week number 6 coming at you with the undefeated 5-0 Denver Ninetales taking on the 4-1 Seattle Shiny Sylveons. A division matchup here. Seattle really been kicking butt ever since moving up this season from the minor leagues. Denver, of course, a former champion. So seeing them at the top of the standings isn't a surprise for many. We see the teams here: Dragapult, Rotom-Heat, Tinkaton, Quagsire, Dugtrio, and Oricorio-Pom-Pom. And Seattle with a bunch of threats here: Iron Bundle, Espathra, Pawmot, Houndoom, Bronzong, and Altaria. Dragapult the lead for Denver, facing off against Bronzong. Pretty standard lead there for Seattle. A rocks and screen setter for Bronzong. Dragapult with the Shadow Ball. Doing some good damage, enough for 2 KO. Bronzong does get the Stealth Rocks up. Denver, not a lot of ways to get rid of hazards for them. They do have Oricorio now. They just picked up this week in free agency. Dragapult with another Shadow Ball. That should be enough to pick up the KO. Knocking out Bronzong. Denver liking their lead Dragapult. It has the most KOs in the league currently. See if that stands after this week, of course. For any of you who follow Smogon or play on Pokemon Showdown, you might realize Seattle's got 2 banned Pokemon there, Iron Bundle and Espathra. They are quite the threat. Houndoom comes out, nicknamed Bella after Coach Juliana's dog who recently passed away. Thoughts and prayers. And we're going to see a terrestrialization here from Denver. Head coach Katie going with the Terra Water onto Dragapult. One of the Pokemon we didn't see Seattle bring this week is their Sandaconda, who's been a pretty big staple for them. But the Surf coming out, how much will it do to Houndoom? Oh, not that much. This is a bulky Houndoom. Could definitely be a Salt Vest. But it's not going to be able to stay in on a second Surf here. Seattle could switch out into Altaria, perhaps. They could even try and get aggressive with Iron Bundle. Goes with a Sucker Punch. Not enough, though. And Dragapult looks like it will take out Houndoom here with another Surf. So Dragapult right off the rip gain 2 quick KOs. Dragapult, of course, having the highest speed stat currently in Scarlet and Violet, along with very solid stats in attack and special attack, and then just a wide move pool. Dragapult really can be whatever you want it to be week to week. Pawmot's going to come out here. We've seen Priority as one of Seattle's favorite here. Fake Out or Mach Punch could definitely be coming out. Tinkaton's going to come in. This one breaking the mold. There's the Fake Out. I'm not going to do much to the Steel type. See the Life Orb on Pawmot. Tinkaton says, nice fake out. I got one of my own. To gain some free chip off. I think he could have just gone for the play rough there, but Pawmot with the Mach Punch. Not enough there, and Tinkaton with the play rough will knock out Pawmot. So Denver finds themselves up 6-3 here, but I'm gonna keep mentioning it. The top two there for Seattle, always a threat. Espathra. Tinkaton took a lot of damage between the Mach Punch. Not the best defenses for Tinkaton. Espathra setting up the Calm Mind. Rotom comes in, gets some of that rocks damage, but this is an interesting tech here. We haven't seen Scarf Rotom too much from Denver. They've liked either choice specs or even defensive. But this time we see the Scarf Trick. That's going to lock Espathra into Roost here. So Espathra's going to have to swap out. And that's really going to cripple Espathra now, because it's basically going to be just stuck into clicking either Stored Power or Dazzling Gleam. There's the Volt Switch from Rotom. This should allow Dragapult perhaps to come back out. Gonna go with Tinkaton. Tinkaton really getting worn down. But Denver has yet to lose a Pokemon. There's the play rough. Not enough to knock out Altaria, though. Ooh, and a big Will-O-Wisp there. The Gigaton Hammer will finish off Altaria. Espathra is completely crippled. I'm going to see Espathra come out here. Dazzling Gleam, not doing much, of course, to Tinkaton. Play Rough gonna miss. Tinkaton just doesn't want to hit that knockoff. You don't want to... knock off that Choice Scarf and let Espathra start becoming a threat. Gigaton Hammer. Getting a little bit of chip there. Looks like the burn will knock out Espathra, so... Seattle able to pick up a KO here. Thunderbolt doing some good damage. It's all gonna come down to Iron Bundle here, but a lot of Denver's Pokemon are really low. Denver already used their Terra. And there's Iron Bundle, the huge threat. And we're going to see the booster energy for speed. So now Iron Bundle is the fastest. And that's going to really hurt Denver here. With the rocks up, they don't have any Focus Sash either. Rotom's too low, so Seattle doesn't even have to worry about missing a Hydro Pump against them. We're actually going to see a Terastallization here into Fairy. Dragapult gets knocked out. And this could be a huge reversal here with Iron Bundle. Rotom comes in and just dies to the rocks. We talked about Denver's inability to remove the rocks there. Iron Bundle gain another knockout. Really, it's all but over here. Another Ice Beam taking out Dugtrio. And then we should see the Freeze Dry here. Clean it up as Quagsire comes out. Last Pokemon for Denver. So Iron Bundle. With Seattle's back against the wall. 5 Pokemon to 1. We see why Iron Bundle is such a huge threat. Maybe we'll see it earlier in Game 2. Because it definitely seemed to do work here in Game number 1. Denver seems so far ahead in Game 1. We'll have to see if there's any adjustments they can make to take care of Iron Bundle. And the teams are set for game number 2. Let's see if Seattle wants to get aggressive and just go right with Iron Bundle here. Nope, they're going to stick with their game plan and send out Bronzong. Denver, though, switching things up and going with Oricorio. Like Oricorio wants to try to use this opportunity to set up a Quiver Dance. Seattle gonna swap out right away. Going into Houndoom. Denver's gonna swap out here. I'm doing with the flamethrower. Not going to do much. Ooh, but gets the burn. Any chip damage is appreciated. And with the Dark Pulse gets the flinch. So Seattle trying to break through this Quagsire. Quagsire with the Earthquake. Gonna do some nice damage there. Quagsire able to get off the recover after staving at 1 HP. Playing a dangerous game with the flinches here, though. Oh, and there's a big flinch right there. And that's basically gonna spell the end for Quagsire. This time Seattle gained the first knockout. Some well-timed flinches there, knocking out Quagsire. Who would have thought that Quagsire would have lost 1v1 to Houndoom? I'm going to see Dugtrio come out and try to threaten out Houndoom here. Houndoom with a Sucker Punch does some nice damage on Dugtrio, but Dugtrio with the Earthquake should get the knockout here. Neither teams with their rocks up. Quagsire unable to get the job done. Seattle, can they get Bronzong back in here? That does look like what they want to do. Seattle gets the rocks up. See, I'm gonna swap out Bronzong again. Gonna go into Pawmot. Pawmot perhaps with the Ice Punch. Should expect a fake out here. Do you see the fake out? Oricorio gonna try and go for that Hurricane. Able to connect. And big damage onto Pawmot. Getting the knockout. Tail still doesn't want to send out Iron Bundle yet. Oricorio gonna go with another Quiver Dance. A lot of special attackers on Seattle's side. Their only physical attacker seems to be the Pawmot. Altaria with the Ice Beam. Not doing much though after Oricorio gets to +2 special defense. Oricorio has to be worried about a freeze, though, perhaps. Altaria goes with a Will-O-Wisp, looking for some consistent chip damage. But that's not going to be enough to slow down Oricorio on its own. They're gonna swap again into a Espathra, but Oricorio's way up there now. And setting up Espathra really doesn't have the ability to match that. And Espathra's just gonna get knocked out. Oricorio now could be going for its best Iron Bundle impression here, but it didn't wait to be the last Pokemon left. Oh, going with the Terrestrialization here. Gonna be the Terra Ghost. The cool interaction with Terrestrialization and Oricorio is the Revelation Dance changes type. So we're gonna see here Oricorio going for the Revelation Dance. This is gonna be a Ghost attack now, which is enough to knock out Bronzong. Another Revelation Dance. Will it be enough to take out Altaria? No, Altaria, pretty bulky, able to survive. And gets a crit on Oricorio, but since it's not the flying type anymore, able to survive the Ice Beam. That will force a Roost, though. Now it all comes down to Iron Bundle, but Iron Bundle doesn't have the best special defense, and Oricorio is pretty well boosted, so I think this game should be wrapped up now for Denver. Iron Bundle gonna go with the Terrestrialization again, but that shouldn't matter too much. Here we see the Revelation Dance. Is it enough to get the knockout, or do we see Iron Bundle take it back? No, Iron Bundle gets knocked out, and the match gets evened up. 1 game apiece. Both teams with a couple of their birds getting 5 KOs each. So a really close game 1 flips to a pretty one-sided game 2. We'll have to see how game 3 matches up here. Looks like Denver gonna stick with their same strategy for game 2. Why not? Seattle going with Pawmot for their lead. Gonna look to get that fake out. And then they still haven't revealed the Ice Punch yet. There's the Terrestrialization over the Terra Ghost, looking to not get hit by the fake out. There it is. Gonna let Oricorio get off a Quiver Dance, and we know that Oricorio should be able to knock out Pawmot with the Hurricane after 1 Quiver Dance. We're just going to keep getting these Quiver Dances up. There is the Ice Punch. Does some significant damage, though. Oh, and Pawmot swaps out here. Going to Houndoom. We know this Houndoom's super bulky, most likely a Assault Vest, so this Revelation Dance, even at +2, not going to do that much. Now, definitely switching things up here, trying to counter this Oricorio. Oh, Houndoom with a Sucker Punch trying to predict an attack, but Oricorio roosting. Oricorio is going to keep setting up these quiver dances here. It's looking to max out. Houndoom with the Dark Pulse this time. Doing some significant damage. A lot of damage from these Dark Pulses. Oricorio is going to keep setting up the quiver dances that will keep raising the special defense, so Houndoom's going to need to get a crit. Houndoom is wearing through Oricorio's roosts here. Oh, Seattle going with the terrestrialization. Para Ice. Interesting. That removes their ghost resistance here. Oricorio's gonna go for the Revelation Dance, but they forgot of the Sucker Punch, and that's gonna knock out Oricorio. So all that, and Oricorio gets knocked out by the Sucker Punch. Perhaps a cheeky terrestrialization to bait the attack. Now Denver, all that work for nothing. Quagsire being sent back out, but Houndoom was able to 1v1 this in game number 2. This time, though, Quagsire able to get up the Stealth Rocks. And gets off the Toxic. Seattle's going to swap out Houndoom and go into Espathra. Quagsire with the recover. Gonna find itself back at full HP. And Espathra isn't that big a threat to Quagsire thanks to the Unaware ability. Quagsire can get a Toxic on it. Now Quagsire can just kind of wait out the Espathra. This game, definitely a lot of waiting here. We saw a lot of setup with the Oricorio that got stifled there with some mind games, and now we're watching Quagsire just toxic things. Espathra trying to stave off this Toxic with the Roost, but any turn that they don't go for a Roost, they will die to the combo of Toxic and Earthquake. There's the Earthquake, getting enough damage that the Toxic will get the knockout onto Espathra. Denver swapping out into Dragapult. Again, preventing any fake out chip. There's a Draco Meteor knocking out Pawmot. Looking for that big damage. Back into Quagsire. I'll look to continuing to stall out the Houndoom here. Game number 3. A slow burn compared to the really fast-paced KOs we had in games 1 and 2. Worm switches in on the Will-O-Wisp. Rotom with the trick here. Passing off his Choice Scarf to Altaria. Again, the heavy duty boots. That'll definitely help out Rotom. And there's the Defog. Gonna remove the Stealth Rocks on Seattle's side. But Altaria is locked into the Defog, so they're gonna have to swap out yet again. The Trick Choice Scarf doing well against Seattle's team. Volt Switch. Gonna do a little more damage on the Houndoom. Plus it's gonna take some more toxic damage. It's only a couple more turns left. Looks like Quagsire's gonna try and get those rocks right back up again. Big crit there. Do they get the flinch? No, Quagsire gonna get the Stealth Rocks up. And we might see Houndoom take the knockout here from the Toxic. Let's see. It might just barely hang on. Yes, it does. Another Dark Pulse. Do they get the flinch? No flinch. Quagsire gonna heal back up, and Houndoom's gonna go down to the Toxic. So didn't get the flinches like they did in game 2. Yeah, still being really careful with Iron Bundle. I feel like if they were just a little more aggressive with it, especially in game number 2. But they seem to want to be saving it for the end here. Ari's gonna go with the Defog, get rid of the Stealth Rocks again. We see the timer starting to tick down, though. Rotom with the Volt Switch, gonna knock out Altaria. Iron Bundle comes out, but this could be the last turn of the match now. I do believe all the Pokemon are at full HP here. Quagsire does have a little bit of damage on it. So let's see if we can get the teams to finish up that game for us. Alright, so the teams are resetting, bringing only the Pokemon that they had left. We see Dragapult and Iron Bundle back out. The Quark Drive activating for Iron Bundle. So this is where we were at the end of that third game. The only minor difference is Rotom does have the Choice Scarf back instead of the heavy-duty boots, which shouldn't come into play too much here. Neither team can terrestrialize here, of course. Quagsire will get knocked out. Can Iron Bundle bring it back here? Iron Bundle with the Hydro Pump. Not doing much though. Tinkaton with some real nice special defenses. Then you just, of course, throw on the Assault Vest that it's wearing and just lacks recovery. Another Hydro Pump. The Play Rough able to get the knockout. That's going to leave only Bronzong. Hard switch into Dragapult. There's a Gyro Ball, though. Big damage. Dragapult's gonna get knocked out here by the Gyro Ball. Rotom with the Overheat connects. Should be enough to knock out Bronzong here, and Denver able to take Game 3 and the match. A really nice match through and through. We got to see the power of Iron Bundle in game number 1, bringing it back. We got to see Oricorio setting up why Oricorio is such a threat in the lower tiers of competitive. And then game 3 was just a real nice back and forth battle. Really good stuff. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button on the video. And as always, stay classy, society.